Hello again, everyone. It's once more my pleasure and my privilege to bring you greetings from the Center Church of Christ. We meet in the building located at 110 Hurst Street in Center, Texas. We enjoy getting the privilege of coming into your home through these video broadcasts, and we hope you're finding some benefit from them and they're a source of strength and encouragement to you. We'd also like to invite you to come and join us for worship on the Lord's Day at the Center Church of Christ in Center, Texas. We'll meet at 10:45. We'll be practicing right now. We're still practicing all the social distancing guidelines and sanitation processes that are recommended by the CDC and everybody else, and we're providing as safe as possible an environment to worship God, and we'd love for you to come and join us and worship the God of heaven with us at the Center Church of Christ in Center, Texas. I read a story the other day about a lady named Susie. Well, it seems that Susie called up a friend of hers and she said, "How are you doing?" And the lady said, "Oh my goodness, it's terrible. I've had a splitting headache all night long. The house is a mess. I feel horrible and the kids are just driving me crazy." And Susie said, "Don't worry about a thing. You lay down. I'm coming right over. I'll clean the house. I'm going to fix you something to eat. I'll watch the children. And you just rest and take care of yourself. I'll be right over." Susie said, "By the way, how's Sam?" And the lady said, "Sam? Who's Sam?" Susie said, "You know, your husband, Sam." "I don't have a husband named Sam," she said. And Susie says, "Oh my goodness, I must have dialed the wrong number by mistake." There was a long pause. And the voice on the other end of the phone said, "Are you still coming over?" You recognized right away that the lady Susie had called was weary. In the social world, the world of social work, there's a name for that. It's called burnout. There's a beautiful passage of Scripture that the Apostle Paul gives us in the Galatian letter in chapter 6 and verse 9. He says, "Be not weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." Don't be weary in doing good things. Don't be weary in working for the Lord, because in due season, if we don't falter, if we don't faint, if we don't quit, we shall reap a bountiful harvest. You know, sometimes it's easy for us to get discouraged working for the Lord. Oftentimes there are no visible results, and oh my goodness, there are always the critics. Everyone wants to be a critic. Everyone wants to complain sometimes. And so we get weary in well-doing. But you know, when we think about those that want to be critics, it reminds me of a story about that well-known evangelist, Billy Sunday. He was a well-known evangelist back in the early part of the 20th century. And a man came up to him one day and said, "Mr. Sunday, I don't like the way you go about winning souls." And he said, "Well, you know, I don't have a corner on the market. How do you do it?" And the man says, "Oh, I don't." And Billy Sunday said, "Well, I like the way I do it better than the way you don't do it." You know, someone once said a critic is someone who would write it, speak it, say it, or sing it like you should, if they could. We can't let the critics get us down. We can't let the carping complainers get us down. We can't get down because we're weary in well-doing. We have to take heart that what we're doing is important, that we're working for the Lord, that we're serving the Lord, and we're working for Jesus. And Paul said, "Don't be weary in well-doing. We'll reap in due season if we faint not." Until we're together again, we'll look for you the Lord's Day at 10:45 at the Center Church of Christ. But until we meet again, may the Lord richly bless and keep you, is our prayer. In Jesus.